Hello, Dumaguete.
Hello, Negros Oriental.
Hello, Sillimanians around the world.
This is Joshua Soldivillo.
And this is Ronelyn Vailoces-No.
You're watching
#Silliman.
Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine show that talks about different aspects of Silliman University, a program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You are watching #Silliman. We now turn our attention to the all-university academic convocation of Silliman University held last July 15 at the Claire Isabel McGill-Luce Auditorium. This convocation formally marks the opening of the school year 2026-27 and brings together the community of Silliman as the management transition team presents key updates, plans, and directions for the school year. This also serves as an opportunity to welcome members of the administration, the Dean's Conference, and the different unit who will help guide the university in fulfilling its mission. As we begin another academic year, may this convocation deepen our understanding of the university's direction and remind us of our shared responsibility in advancing its mission. With that, let us now watch the recorded proceedings of the Silliman University All-University Academic Convocation. Let's watch this.
Members of the Board of Trustees, led by Chairman Mr. Ricardo Balbido Jr., members of the pastoral team led by Reverend Pastor John Tanpia, members of the Dean's Conference, heads of the various academic and administrative units, distinguished faculty members, dedicated staff, dear students, alumni, partner, friends of Silliman University, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is both a privilege and joy to welcome each one of you to the opening of another academic year at Silliman University. This year marks my 9th all-university academic convocation. Over the years, I have come to realize that while this annual gathering follows a familiar tradition, no two convocations are ever the same. Every year tells a new story, introduces new faces, aspirations, opportunities, and challenges. Please look around the auditorium. You will see the faces of people whose dedication and support continue to shape the life and future of Silliman University. Each person gathered here arrived with a different journey. Some have traveled from neighboring communities, while others have crossed provinces or countries to become part of the Silliman family. Some are joining us for the very first time, while others have devoted decades of their lives to this institution. We come from different cultures, disciplines, experiences, beliefs, talents, and perspectives. Yet, despite all these differences, we are united by Silliman University. We share the same vision, mission, and goals with the belief that education has the power to change lives for a better future. Higher education continues to evolve rapidly. Advances in technology, artificial intelligence, changing workforce, globalization, and increasingly complex societal challenges require universities to be adaptable, innovative, and forward-looking. Silliman's promise to educate the whole person and to develop individuals intellectually, spiritually, socially, emotionally, and ethically remains constant. This balance between embracing innovation and remaining faithful to our values is what has allowed Silliman University to thrive for many centuries, for more than a century. As we begin this academic year, each of us has an important role to play. To our members of the organization and administration, thank you for your vision, wisdom, and stewardship. Your leadership provides direction and stability, ensuring that the university continues to respond to emerging opportunities while also remaining faithful to its mission and identity. To our faculty members, you remain at the very heart of this university. You do much more than teach lessons or evaluate assessments. Every lecture you prepare, laboratory you supervise, research project you undertake, extension activity you organize, conversation you have with your students, and every word of encouragement you offer has the potential to change someone's life. To our administrative staff and support personnel, thank you for being the foundation upon which the daily operations of this university depend. Although much of your work takes place behind the scenes, it is indispensable. Every student admitted, classroom prepared, financial record processed, facility maintained, laboratory supported, library resource organized, communication facilitated, and service delivered contributes to an environment that enhances learning. We remind us that excellence is never the result of one person's work. It is the product of many people faithfully fulfilling their responsibilities every single day. To our students, I offer my warmest welcome. You are the reason this university exists. I encourage you to make the most of every opportunity that lies ahead. Learn with curiosity. Engage respectfully with people whose perspectives may differ from your own. Your dedication will not be measured solely by your grades and your diploma you receive at the end of your academic journey. It will be measured by the person you become. May your years at Silliman shape you into graduates who possess not only competence, but also compassion, humility, and pledge to serving others. To our alumni, partners, benefactors, parents, and friends of the university, thank you for believing in the mission of Silliman University. Your continued partnership strengthens our capacity to educate, conduct meaningful research, serve the communities, and prepare for future generations of leaders. The achievements of this university are made possible by the many individuals and organizations who continue to walk alongside us. As we begin this academic year, I invite all of us to reflect on a simple but powerful truth. A university is far more than its buildings, classrooms, laboratories, or technologies. Our university is its people. It is the collective effort of the administrators who lead with vision, faculty who teach with passion, the staff who serve with dedication, the students who learn with purpose, our alumni and friends who remain engaged, and our partners who continue to believe in the mission of the university. When each member of this community fulfills their role with excellence, integrity, and compassion, the university can grow stronger. When we collaborate rather than compete, we can accomplish more. When we listen to one another with respect, we can build trust. When we celebrate one another's successes, there is strength in our community. When we work together toward a common purpose, there is no limit to what Silliman University can achieve. Let us pursue excellence not simply because it is expected of us, but because excellence honors the trust placed in us by those we serve. Let us continue to nurture the academic community where scholarship advances knowledge, innovation addresses society's needs, service transforms communities, and Christian faith remains the foundation of everything that we do. Most importantly, let us remember that although our responsibilities may differ, our purpose remains one. We are one community. We are one Silliman University. May God continue to guide our decisions, strengthen our work, bless our students, and inspire us to remain faithful to the mission that has defined the institution for generations. Welcome to the academic year 26-27. May it be a year of meaningful learning, experiences, discovery, and blessings for us all. Thank you, and good day to all.
Good morning. Maayong buntag sa inyong tanan. Well, everybody has been introduced, so it made my life simpler by just going immediately to my message. It is my pleasure indeed to welcome all of you in this all-university academic convocation. This gathering allows us not only to begin another academic year together, but also to reflect on who we are as a university and where we are headed. This year is especially meaningful because on August 28, Silliman University celebrates its 125th founding anniversary. Our celebration is anchored on the theme 125 years of legacy, remembering with gratitude, moving forward with hope, inspired by Colossians chapter 2, verses 6 to 7, which reminds us to remain rooted in Christ, strengthened in faith, and overflowing with thanksgiving. 125 years is no ordinary milestone. Only a few in our country has a century-old experience and presence. From the generosity and vision of Dr. Harris Brinsmead Silliman, grew a school that has become one of the country's leading institutions of higher learning. Through wars, economic crisis, pandemics, political change, and technological revolutions, Silliman has endured because it remained faithful to its mission while responding courageously to the needs of every generation. Today, we once again find ourselves at such a moment. Now we ask, why are you here in Silliman University? What do you expect to become when you leave the halls of Silliman? Higher education is changing rapidly. Artificial intelligence is transforming the way we learn and work. Expectations of universities to align with the fast-growing digital ways of delivering knowledge continue to grow. Even Philippine higher education is undergoing significant reforms, including changes in the general education curriculum and the continuing strengthening of the K+12 system. These changes invite us not to fear the future, but to embrace it with wisdom, courage, and hope. So as we chart our course, our strategic direction can be expressed in 5 simple yet powerful images that reflect who we are as a university. If you look at the screen behind me, you will notice 5 familiar words, the 5 C's of Silliman University: church, classroom, culture, court, community. They are more than places on our campus. They represent the spaces where a Sillimanian is formed. In the church, we nurture faith. In the classroom, we pursue truth. Through culture, we cultivate creativity and identity. On the court, we develop discipline, leadership, and resilience. And in the community, we learn that education ultimately finds its purpose in service. Taken together, they capture what it means to be Sillimanians, holistically molded to embrace the future. First is the church. Silliman remains first and foremost a Christian institution. In a world increasingly fragmented by division, anxiety, and moral uncertainty, we believe that education must continue to be anchored on faith and character formation. That is the very foundation that we are trying to mold on you. Strengthening worship and spiritual formation programs across departments and student organizations will continually be observed. It means intentionally integrating faith and values into our academic life and institutional decision-making. It also means caring for the emotional and mental well-being of students, faculty, and staff through wellness and counseling program. We are strengthening student and employee wellness initiatives because we believe that holistic formation is part of Christian education. Let me go to the classroom. The classroom remains the heart of the university. Yet the classroom of the future can no longer look exactly like the classroom of the past. Silliman is undertaking curriculum renewal likewise, informed by industry trends, alumni feedbacks, and rapidly changing global realities to ensure that our graduates remain relevant, adaptable, and future-ready. As part of this transformation, Silliman became one of the first higher education institutions in the Philippines to adopt a comprehensive, values-driven framework for the responsible integration of generative artificial intelligence, guided by the principles of contextualization, validation, and responsible use. The framework positions artificial intelligence not as a replacement for human expertise, but as a tool that enhances teaching, learning, research, and university operations while upholding academic integrity, human agency, and Christian values. We are likewise strengthening faculty competencies in digital learning, AI-assisted pedagogy, and industry-linked instructions, while investing in research, innovation, and interdisciplinary collaboration. Our strategic targets include increasing faculty training in advanced digital and industry-related pedagogy to 50% by 2028, improving board examinations performance to at least 95% in identified programs, expanding research grants and scholarly publications, supporting startups and patents, and positioning Silliman among the country's leading universities and among recognized institutions globally. Third is our culture. One of Silliman's greatest strengths has always been its culture. The Silliman spirit fosters creativity, dialogue, inclusivity, service, and lifelong belonging. The culture is not incidental to the university's mission. It is central to who we are as a Christian institution, committed to a whole-person education. At Silliman, education is not confined to the classroom alone. It is also cultivated through music, theater, literature, visual arts, cultural traditions, and shared community experiences that shape imagination, empathy, and identity. At the very heart of this commitment is our Culture and Arts Council, the university's cultural arm, which has long served as a steward of artistic excellence and cultural formation on campus. Through concerts, theater production, exhibits, workshops, festivals, and performances, the Council has helped nurture generations of artists, performers, writers, and cultural bearers whose talents have enriched not only the university, but also the broader cultural landscape of the country. As we move into the future, Silliman continues to strengthen its cultural programs and the creative spaces. We are developing innovation hubs and collaborative environments that encourage interdisciplinary creativity and artistic engagement. Fourth is the court. The court represents athletics, wellness, leadership, and the formation of balanced individuals. Silliman has always believed that education extends beyond the classroom. Leadership is developed not only through lectures, but also through teamwork, discipline, service, creativity, and engagement. Thus, the university is strengthening sports and wellness programs, improving student services, modernizing clinic and dormitory systems, and enhancing leadership development programs for students, faculty, and administration. Part of our strategic direction is to improve student satisfaction, strengthen counseling and advising system, and ensure healthier, safer, and more supportive campus environment. We will continue to invest in sports, cultural facilities, and student-centered programs because we believe that whole-person education remains central to the Silliman mission. And finally, the community. Silliman has never existed only for itself. From its very beginnings, the university has always understood education as service. Today, that mission continues through service learning, community engagement, sustainability initiatives, global partnerships, and social responsibility programs. We are expanding collaborations with LGUs, non-government organizations, industries, and international partners to ensure that academic knowledge translates into meaningful impact. We are strengthening environmental stewardship through campus sustainability programs aimed at reducing energy use, waste, and emission. We are standardizing partnership for internship, research, scholarship, and outreach initiatives. We are also strengthening fundraising and alumni engagement because we recognize that sustaining the mission of the university requires a community working together across generations and across continents. So, the church, the classrooms, the culture, the court, and the community are more than strategic priorities. They are expressions of our identity. They remind us that while technologies will evolve, leaders will change, and the world around us will continue to transform, Silliman remains steadfast to its mission of building competence, character, and faith. So as we celebrate 125 years, we honor those who came before us, whose faith and sacrifice built this university. Now it is our turn. The next chapter of Silliman's story will be written by us, by every faculty member who inspires students, every employee who serves with integrity, every alumnus who continues to give back, and every student who chooses to live out the values of this institution. Each of us has a role to play. Each of us carries the Silliman story forward. Allow me to conclude with the words that guide this year's celebration. So then, just as you receive Christ Jesus as Lord, continue to live your lives in Him, rooted and built up in Him, strengthened in the faith as you were taught, and overflowing with thankfulness. As we remember our legacy with gratitude and move forward with hope, may we continue to build a Silliman that remains faithful to its Christian calling, responsive to the changing world, and unwavering in its commitment to excellence, because wherever we may be, we are Sillimanians. Thank you, and may God continue to bless Silliman University and every member of our community. Good morning.
We would like to present plaques of appreciation to two of our able leaders who will be going on to the next chapter, or who have already closed a chapter of their leadership as deans or as members of the Dean's Conference. This morning, we will be awarding two deans who will be, or who ably served in the Dean's Conference. And I would like to request Trustee Chair Ricardo Balbido Jr. and Trustee Grace A.T. and Dr. Lily Andy Bautista, our VP AAR, to award the plaques of appreciation. The first plaque will be given to Dr. Wilma M. Tejero Libarios, and it reads, "This Silliman University, Dumaguete City presents this plaque of appreciation to Wilma M. Tejero Libarios for her meritorious service as Dean of the College of Business Administration from August 1, 2022 to May 31, 2026. In working hard and remaining deeply committed to the promotion of programs and policies of the university, Dean Tejero Libarios has exemplified the Christian values of concern and service for others that lie at the very heart of Silliman University's vision of education. Given this 15th day of July 2026 in Dumaguete City, Philippines, signed Lilian D. Bautista, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Research. We would also be awarding a plaque of appreciation to Dr. Edna Gladys T. Kalingacion, and it reads, Silliman University, Dumaguete City presents this plaque of appreciation to Edna Gladys T. Kalingacion for her meritorious service as Dean of Students from August 1, 2025 to July 31, 2026 upon her retirement from service. In working hard and remaining deeply committed to the promotion of programs and policies of the university, Dean Kalingacion has exemplified the Christian values of concern and service for others that lie at the very heart of Silliman University's vision of education. Given this 15th day of July 2026 in Dumaguete City, Philippines, signed Lilian D. Bautista, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Research.
Good morning, everyone. Hinay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Better. I think I have been selected to give the response on behalf of the awardees. Due to my age, as the second oldest member of the Dean's Conference, and for serving as Dean of Students for almost 20 years. From 2003 to 2010, then 2014 to 2026. Actually, I received on the same stage a plaque of recognition for my 4 years of committed service as Dean of Students on May 11, 2007. Talk about loyalty. Almost half of my 41 years of employment in Silliman University has been as Dean of Students. Distinguished members of Silliman University's Board of Trustees, Chairman Ricardo A. Balbido, and Trustee Grace A. T., members of the administration, faculty, staff, and students, my warmest greetings. It is an incredibly humbling experience to stand here today. As I look out at this auditorium, I see more than just a university. I see a collection of chapters that have defined my life's work. To my fellow awardee, Dr. Wilma Libarios, it is a privilege to share this platform with you. Your dedication to your field has left an indelible mark on our beloved Silliman University. I vividly remember a New Year's Eve church service sometime in 2017 or 2018 when my phone rang in the middle of the service, and when I answered, it was from the SUMC emergency room. A female Korean international student from the College of Education preschool program met a motorcycle accident. I had to rush to the hospital immediately after the service to attend to the needs of the student. It was not in our job description, but it was exactly what our student needed at that particular time. Thus, our tagline at the Office of Student Services, at OSS, we serve you 24/7, and we find many, many ways to respond to your needs. This recognition is not an individual achievement. It is not mine alone. This is a shared success. To the staff of the Office of Student Services, please stand if you are here. I think they are here. And to the leadership team, Sir Abe Cadilinia, where are you? Wave. Doc Jarovic Raffles, Sir Princeton Apura, Ma'am Rhea Cadilinia, Ma'am Yolanda Maxino, and those who have recently retired, Ma'am Rodora Sagon and Kuya Moses Atega. You are the heart of this institution. Day in and day out, you navigated the complexities of student life with grace, empathy, and unwavering dedication. You were the first to respond when a student was in need and the last to leave when there was work to be done. You saw the students not as numbers, but as people with dreams, fears, and potential. Your work is often unseen and rarely celebrated. Any success I have had is a direct reflection of your talent and your tireless commitment to our students. Thank you for your loyalty, your energy, and for making the difficult days manageable and successful days joyous. Thank you so much. To the University Administration, from Dr. Agustin A. Pulido, Dr. Ben S. Malayang III, and Dr. Betty C. McCann, and VPAA's Dr. Betsy Joy Tan, and Dr. Earl Jude Cleope, thank you for your trust and confidence, and for the opportunity to shape a vision for student life. Your support challenged me to grow and expand the programs and services for our students. And for that, I am truly grateful. To the heads of units and my colleagues in the Dean's Conference, particularly those who worked with me in the University Disciplinary Board, please stand, and the Scholarship Committee. Thank you for your partnership. We have navigated seasons of great change together, often under pressure, yet your collaboration ensured that we remained focused on our primary objective, the well-being and success of our students. Your guidance and support have been invaluable to me throughout these years. Finally, to my family, represented today by Roy, where are you? Please stand. My ex-boyfriend. You have been my steady ground. Whether I was working late hours or carrying the weight of a difficult decision home with me, you offered me patience, perspective, and unconditional love. I could not have served Silliman University with the intensity and passion I had without the safety and support you provided at home. This recognition belongs to you as much as it does to me. As I look toward retirement in 16 days, I do not see an ending, but a transition, a closing of one door that allows me to cherish the memories we created. I leave the OSS Dean's office with a heart overflowing with gratitude. I am reminded and humbly claim 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7, where the Apostle Paul, nearing the end of his life, reflected on his ministry. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. To the faculty, staff, administrators, and students that I worked with through the years, thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to run this race alongside you. It has been an honor of a lifetime. To God be all glory, honor, and praise.